Now, if I told you that our next house was a pumping station, you might picture a massive industrial building with loads of machinery. But you'd be very wrong, because in fact it's 400 years old and it's powered entirely by wind. We're in the charming little town of Alkmaar, 30 miles north of Amsterdam, the capital city of the Netherlands. Windmills to Holland are like casinos to Las Vegas. Without them, this town would be a washout. The wind-powered mills were designed to pump water out from the low-lying floodplains and reclaim land for farming. Tom Crooning is a self-confessed windmill addict. So when he came across Windmill D in 2000, it was love at first sight. It took $250,000 worth of structural renovations and a further 80 grand on the interiors to turn a windy old wreck into this, a 3-story family home with a twist. He lives here with his wife Joan and his 13-year-old son Jippe. Oh, and a few feathered friends. On the first floor is the living room, kitchen and dining area. The master bedroom, study, utility room and bathroom are on the second, and a room for Jippe on the third. Wow, it's huge! Hi Tom, I'm Victoria.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. It's actually quite terrifying being so close to the sails whooshing around. I'm dying to have a look at the inside, and I can see the front door, but I would not fancy making a dash for it through there. Presumably you've got another entrance.
There's another door at the back.
Okay, a safer one. Let's go and have a look at that. Well, that's certainly one way of securing your front door.
Well, here's the back door.
Okay, yes, this is much safer entrance.
Yes.
I'm much happier with this one.
Coming to our living room.
Wow, it's so much lighter and brighter than I'd imagined. For some reason, I thought it was going to be quite dark in here, but it's not at all. And you've got a fantastic big window here, which lets in tons
one
of
big
light.
window here, and there's one big window on the other side.
And you've got
there's a
little tiny window
here. So
oh, it's so
you can spy on the neighbours.
You can see your fellow millers over the way there. Next to the living room is the surprisingly spacious kitchen. Tom's wife Joan has been the creative force behind the interior design of the windmill, and the results are revolutionary. You've got such a unique home here now. You must love it.
The spot's beautiful and the house is very nice to live in.
I know that you had quite a lot to do with the interior design, didn't you?
Yes, I was the boss, yes. The windmill's Tom's, and the inside's for me.
Right, I'll try not to drop the tea.
It's a heavy teapot.
And we'll go into the dining room. It seems Tom's destiny was forecast from an early age.
I have a picture, and it's me as a 2- or 3-year-old boy, and I'm holding this stick with the little windmill.
You're destined to live in a windmill.
That's when it started. And in Holland there's a saying, they say when you're a bit nuts, they say you've been hit by a windmill. That's me, definitely.
400 years ago, this dining room was the windmill's main pump room, with a huge wheel in the middle for scooping out water. The only living areas were wedged into the corners, but Tom and Joan have created loads of extra living space by building additional levels. Yeah. So up through here is your master bedroom. Wow, these beams are absolutely huge. They're amazing. So now we're up in the top thatched part of the windmill.
The conical part, yeah.
400 years ago, thatch was the cheapest building material. These days, it would cost nearly $100,000 to replace the foot-thick thatch. Luckily for these guys, it only has to be replaced every 80 years. OK, so you've got your bedroom, and then through here is
the bathroom.
No sort of...
No door.
No door.
No. Just to keep the light coming from this side as well.
So you've got a massive shower, which I'm going to have to go in.
It's for 2 persons.
Oh, it's got 2 heads. That's brilliant. Is that Joan's idea?
Of course.
And
saves time in the morning.
Saves time in the morning. Brilliant. And as you go up to the 3rd floor and Jippe's bedroom, things get narrower still. Well, the green traffic light's on, so I assume it's safe to enter. Hello? Oh, there you are. Great room. Mum did the interior design, but Yippers made this room all his own, and it's decorated with his fabulous hat collection.
Can I try one on?
Sure.
Okay, where do I? I've got to put it quite far
The
back
back
on
of
my
your
head. I'm not sure it's going to stay. I'm not sure it's also going to stay. I feel like an air hostess.
Yeah, I think it suits you.
Yipper even has space for an ensuite bathroom up here. It's a groovy room, but it feels like there's something missing.
Where's your bed?
Surprise.
Oh.
It's in here.
Oh, you've got a bed in a cupboard.
Yeah.
That's fairly unusual.
Well, it's old-fashioned. They used to have it in the early days.
Yipper's bed in a box is based on an ancient idea. Centuries ago, whole families slept upright in tiny closet-style beds like this. Sounds like a tight squeeze.
So what is the best thing about living in a windmill?
When the sails are turning fast, the whole thing is shaking.
Speedy sails, shaking floors, this is one thrilling milling home. Onwards and upwards to the top floor of this head-spinning home. And I discover that getting a windmill whirling is anything but a breeze. Next. Back at Windmill D in Holland, I'm beginning to realise that owner Tom Kroening's obsession with his quirky home is no whirlwind romance.
Tom's love of windmills is evident all over this house, from his mug collection, salt and pepper pots, fridge magnets, and my personal favourite, a windmill-shaped cake tin. Brilliant.
Well, now we've checked out the souvenirs, it's time to get up close and personal with the real thing.
Now, even though I know I'm at a safe distance from these sails, it's still really terrifying watching them come whizzing towards you. And this isn't even the fastest that they go. They can reach a speed of 80 miles an hour.
These sails are very much in full working order, although the mill no longer pumps water. And here's a thought. Where you or I would have a loft, Tom has 20 tons of machinery and sails. That's one strong ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the main wheel.
I do want to know how we get this thing going again, so what do we got to do?
Well, the first thing we got to do is to turn the cap and the wings right into the wind.
Can I have a go?
Yes.
Strong arms. Okay, here we go. I'm not very strong, I have to tell you.
Well, it's 20,000 kilos. You have to move.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just what I normally do at the gym. So what do I do?
Try.
It's easy.
Use your feet as well.
What, there?
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah. Come on.
Is it moving?
Yes. Look at it. Look at the wheel.
Oh, wow, look, it's going.
All that's left is to release the brakes.
Okay.
Okay. And then down.
Perfect.
Ah, it's starting.
Despite being over 400 years old, the magnificent mill springs into life.
What is the best thing about living in a windmill?
Well, the best thing, I think, is you live in an old machine. And that's the amazing thing, that the wind could be so powerful to pump Holland dry.
Thanks to Tom and Joan's hard work and devotion, Windmill D is now not only a wonderful family home, but also a tremendous turning testament to Holland's heritage.
Oh, when you don't help me, it's really difficult.
Yeah, you can do it.
Good?
I think it suits you.
I think it suits me. I probably think you're lying.